Hey guys, it's Hannah here, and today we have my March makeup basket recap. Alright, so this month, it's a little bit late, I'm sorry. Let's just get into it with the products that were in my makeup basket. Primers have been the same for a while. We've got my Hourglass Veil primer that's sitting up somewhere silly. The Soap & Glory One Heck of a Blot primer and the Smashbox Photo Finish Pore Minimizing Primer. These are all still in rotation. This Smashbox one is getting so close to being finished. It will definitely be done in the next month. Hopefully all of these will be. That is my hope. They're slowly going. Then obviously we have my Estee Lauder Double Wear Concealer that's in my Full Face Project pan. I had the Becca Under Eye Corrector in the original shade in my project. Got some really good use on this. I found I got a really good tip from LS when it comes to using this, to using something like this. So a toothbrush style brush. This is from Crown. One dab in here, popping it right on the inner corners and blending it out. Worked really nicely. It really brightened up the under eye. I found otherwise I would use too much product and it would get quite gunky. But yeah, I ended up really liking this one. This Hip Foundation, I will come back to foundation. We had my Tarte Shape Tape in the mix. I love this concealer. I use the shades Light Sand and Fair Neutral, mix them together, really nice. And worked really well with the Becca corrector because these are a little bit more matte and this is a little bit more hydrating, so it worked really well. The foundation I had in this month was the Milani Conceal and Perfect Foundation in Porcelain. I actually also had a sample of the Lancome Ton Adore foundation that I had in. I used that up this month. Really lovely foundation. Definitely something I'd consider purchasing. But I did also really like this one. It was a really good coverage. It kept me quite matte throughout the day. The smell, I feel like it smells like apple cider. Like the drink apple cider. The non-alcoholic version. I don't know why. But it's a really nice foundation. Definitely going to keep it in my rotation. For powder, we had the... what powder did we have in here? I had my peach powder in here, right? I just don't... Yeah. So I had my peach powder, which I just obviously put back rather than putting in there. Really like this. And then we had the NYX No Filter Finishing, hashtag No Filter Finishing Powder. So the first way I used this was trying to bake my face with the peach powder and then dust off with this. Didn't like it, not a fan. Tried to use this to set my face, didn't like it, not a fan. The only way I like this powder is to set my under eyes with my Wayne Goss No. 2 brush. I even tried using a beauty blender to set my under eyes with this and that went really crepey. If you are oily, you will not like this. It's just not great. I'm in the shade Alabaster. It didn't set my makeup. Like, I know it's a finishing powder, which is why I used it the way I did the first time. But that really didn't do anything either. I'm going to keep this around just for a little bit longer to kind of play with it. See how it goes on my under eyes. Because I like it for that, but I don't quite know. Well, that one's kind of on the fence. Cheap products, we have the products that are always in my rotation. NARS Deep Throat Hoola Bronzer, Benefit Hoola. The other two blushes we had were the Too Faced Love Flush Blush in Baby Love. I love this blush so much. It's stunning. It's a really good comparative to the Tarte's Exposed blush. Excuse the lip stains on my hand. I did my April to July second quarter project pan intro video. It's just a gorgeous neutral blush. I really like this kind of, I'd pop this on and then throw the NARS blush just on the apples to brighten up. Really easy to wear, lasts a really long time. And then I had the Too Faced Mini Love Flush Blush in Love Hangover. This is the only coral blush I have in my collection. And it's basically if I'm doing a warm eye and need a warm cheek, I'll throw this on the cheek. And since I had some warm tones in the palettes I was using. I had that in there, used it a couple of times. The other bronzer I had in there was the Physicians Formula Magic Mosaic Multicolored Custom Face Bronzer in Warm Beige Light Bronzer. This is very much a light bronzer. I got some really good use on this, I think, this month. They've all kind of, I don't know. Ooh. It's very, what just happened? Nothing. I don't know what that was, but it's a really warm light bronzer. If you are not as fair as me, you will not get this to shock on you. I liked mixing this with my Hoola bronzer. It's definitely not something I can bronze with on its own. It's just too light. But I'll keep it around for a little bit. Again, play with it some more, see what I think. Highlighter, we had the Anastasia Glow Sugar Glow Kit. I love this so much. I definitely got the most use out of Starburst and Marshmallow, like I knew I would, but I definitely did get some use out of Gumdrop as well. Butterscotch is just too dark for me. I can use it on the eyes, but I didn't. Yeah, Starburst, it's just such a stunning highlight. It's so bright and reflective. And then if I was doing a more warm look, I'd go with Marshmallow, which is like a white with a gold duochrome. Love these highlighters so much. Definitely. I think you can still get that, and I definitely would recommend it if you are fairer skin and have been wanting to try a glow kit. Brows, no changes. Napoleon Pale Rider, Anastasia Brow Definer, Benefit Gimme Brow. I'm expecting anything different. For shadows, I did have the Juvia's Chocolate Bar palette. If you guys want to see how I'm going on that, check out my full face project pan update. You can see how I'm going with most of these products then. And then I also had the Jouer Skinny Dip palette. I really liked this. This was fun to kind of add in day to day just to amp up the shimmer. I really liked Bikini as an inner corner highlight. It's probably the least pigmented out of all of them, and definitely more of a top up, but on the inner corner it really brightened up the eye. I used Skinny Dip Tan Lines and Midnight Swim, again getting probably the most use out of Skinny Dip, which was the goldy colour, taupey gold. Anyway, these are really pretty. You guys know I'm not into pairing palettes, but those ones are really nice. I really enjoy them. And then we had my Wet n Wild palettes. I did use every single one of these palettes at least once. I did only use the Petalette palette once. This pink shade is intense. It really comes across as quite a vibrant pinky lilac-y purple. It was really intense the one day I wore it. This transition is stunning. This brow bone colour I used on my inner corner. It's got like a pinky shift to it, really subtle. And I did use the crease shade in my crease. Really pretty palette if you like some purples. The Rosé in the Air really does compare to the Modern Renaissance. I used the reddy shade, the pinky shade, the dark brown, both of the transition shades, the one that's like bronze. I used every shade in this palette. And I really like it. It's super gorgeous. If you're on a budget and can't afford the Modern Renaissance, however you say it, I would definitely pick this one up. It's got some it's really comparable. And then the last one was the Not a Basic Peach palette. I didn't use all of the shades in this palette, but I did use quite a few. Again, the neutrally ones. I didn't use this one or this one. I did use this one, that one, this one, this one. And these two, I didn't use these two. But really nice looks. I probably, if I was recommending the two, if you like more peachy tones, go for this one. If you're more into the pinkies, go the Rosé in the Air. I prefer the pinkies and prefer the Rosé in the Air. Liner, I had the, where is it? They are still in here. The rest of the stuff is Project Pan stuff. So we've got the Marc Jacobs Highliner in Earthquake, the Soap & Glory Crazy Sexy Kohl in Grapevine, the Kat Von D Tattoo Liner in Trooper, and the Hard Candy Concealer in Light Pale that I used as an inner rim and inner corner brightener. Laura Mercier Amethyst, and then I was using Moonlight, but I did finish that one up. Check my Full Face Project pan for that. Mascaras. Still been using the Marc Jacobs Velvet Noir, the Essence Lash Princess Sculpted Volume, and the MAC in Extreme Dimension. Still going strong. I actually threw in my Benefit Cabral. And I've really been liking this. It's really slow going to get progress on this because I don't use it all through my brows, because that's just too harsh for me. But I'm liking it. What else? Fresh Sugar Lip Balm in Tulip. The Colourpop Lip Liner in Contemporary that I just can't find at this moment. Still in here. And then I had the lip products in my first quarter project pen. If you guys want to see what I thought about those, go check out that video. I will have it linked up in the cards. I don't know which side it is. So that is it for the recap of the products I had in my monthly makeup basket for March. I'm going to film what's in my makeup basket for April right now. So stay tuned. Give this video a thumbs up if you guys liked it. Let me know what you guys think of these products in the comments down below. And click subscribe to stay tuned for that April video. And I'll see you then. Bye guys.